It is time for the win. Back at it for the Procore Championship and the BMW Championship on the DP World Tour. What is going on, Paul? We're back from our little hiatus, so we got a little double header. You ready to rock?
Oh, definitely.
Awesome. Okay, so pretty much this is going to be a nice, preview, kind of warm up, get your feet wet for the Ryder Cup. I believe all the Americans are playing on the Procore Championship on the PGA Tour out in Napa, except for Xander. Xander Schauffele is having a kid soon, so he is on baby watch, and I believe Sepp Straka on the DP World Tour is not playing for the Ryder Cup European team out there. I think he has a family issue that he's still getting to the bottom of. But so we are back for the first time since the Tour Championship. Tommy Fleetwood gets his first victory, wins the FedEx Cup. Yeah, he definitely deserves that. Well deserved, well due, well earned. And Tommy gets his big victory. He'll be in the field for the BMW Championship. You know, this is like their equivalent of their TPC Sawgrass for the DP World Tour. Like this is like their crown jewel of their tournament. It's played at Wentworth, of course, that we both know pretty well from the old Tiger Woods video game. A lot of risk reward par fives. Obviously, it's a parkland course. A lot of trees. More, you could almost say it's more North American style than it is like links or Euro style. So we always have. They used to have the World Match Play there as well too.
Yeah.
I think it was like 16 of the top golfers, and then they would go to 8, 4 to 2. But I know Ernie Els always played really well there at the World Match Play. Yeah. So getting back to the Procore, this thing's had like about 400 sponsor titles. It's had the Fortinet. It's had the Safeway. It's had, I think, the Friars and this, that, and the other. But it's always in the Napa Valley in wine country. A lot of California players, believe it or not, have dominated this tournament. Brendan Steele, he's won it back to back. He's from Cali. Max Homa has won it back to back years, or actually 2 years. He's a Cali guy. Sahith Theegala's won it. He's a Cali guy. So we're going to try to look for California guys, Paul, for the Procore on the PGA Tour. And on the DP World Tour, we got probably a stronger field out there. I'm going to have a couple of picks for each tournament. I might add to them. So if I do, I will just add it to the YouTube posting. And probably something more of a long shot I'll be looking at there. But nonetheless, let's kick it off. 2 plays for the Procore Championship. I am not going anywhere near the top of the board, Paul. It's basically all the U.S. Ryder Cup guys. Like, I mean, Scotty Scheffler is under 2.5 to 1. I think Russell Henley's 12 to 1. A bunch of other guys in the 17. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just I don't want to be spending that kind of cash to be winning a golf tournament. It is football season, so. I only know 2 guys. So the first guy I kicked it off with is Davis Thompson. He has won on the tour. I believe he's a Cali guy. He didn't have the best year this year. He actually missed the FedEx Cup playoffs after being kind of like a darling last year. Yeah, I mean, I think he was 1 spot out. He was at 101, and I think the other guys got in at 100. But yeah, it usually comes down to 1 or 2 strokes, as we know. But he's a long golfer. Tee to green, really good. Putter, comes and goes. So in this field, I think he deserves a shot at 50 to 1.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the better players in the field. I mean, after like 30 to 1, it's kind of the who's just whatever left over. Max Homa's at 50 to 1. I believe Akshay Bhatia is at 30 to 1. So it's like, it's kind of a hodgepodge. You know what I mean? You got really top heavy, and then after that, it's kind of just whatever. I did not go in for any long shots today. I'll probably have to look more at the odds and then maybe add one or two. But second guy I got up on the menu is Max Gracerman, another guy who's pretty good, tee to green. He lost in a playoff for us at Detroit.
Yeah.
He lost in a playoff 2 years ago at Wyndham. So he's been knocking on the door. Just he's had a couple of meltdowns there, a couple of foo bars, as we like to say, Paul. I mean, it is golf after all. I mean, it's not easy to win. Like guys like Scotty and Rory make it easy to win, but I mean, it's tough, man. Sometimes you can go 2 or 3 years without a victory, like like Xander Schauffele did. Patrick Cantlay is kind of in that mix. Morikawa was kind of in that mix. So Gracerman, I think this is a perfect opportunity to get a 65 to 1 across the finish line. I think it's perfect odds. I think he should be more like 45, 50 to 1 range.
Yeah.
And I do believe he is I don't think he's a Cali guy. I believe he is a Carolinas guy. But nonetheless, I think his profile is really good for this tournament. And I'm thinking somewhere in the minus 18 to minus 22 range wins this tournament. It's usually in that ballpark. It's one of the shorter courses on the tour, right? So it's not, you don't have to worry about overpowering it, and it doesn't have a shitload of hazards. Just nice mountain drop backs and beautiful scenery. So two guys for the Procore on the PGA Tour, and we're going to flip it to the DP World Tour, the European Tour. Crazy finish last week in the Irish Open, Paul. I have to admit, I was not paying too much attention. First couple of rounds, the guys were just kind of obscure names up there. Didn't really think anything of it. Rory wasn't up there. And then out of nowhere, I see the Sunday highlights, and I see this highlight of Rory making a 30-foot eagle putt to get into a playoff against a Danish guy, Halgerman, and I think Rory wins the playoff to win his home country Open for his fourth victory of the year. First victory since Augusta. It's been a while, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He got his 3 early victories at Pebble, Sawgrass, and Augusta National. Yeah. Now he gets across the line in the homeland of Ireland, and congrats to Rory. He looks in pretty good form for the Ryder Cup.
Oh, yeah.
So let me give you my 2 picks so far, Paul. I'm going with the accuracy guy on the Wentworth golf course. Going with Aaron Rai. He's had a bunch of top 5 finishes at this course. Sweet. So I think it's going to be more of an iron player's position type winner. I know Billy Horschel's won this tournament a couple times in the last 5 years. Yeah. He's back in the field after his hip injury. So I'm probably not going to take him. I don't think he'll get across for the 3rd time. Not going to take Rory because he just won last week. But John Rahm, I noticed his odds were super low, Paul. He's like 7.5, 8 to 1. He hasn't won on Live. I mean, he's lost in like 3 playoffs. He won their season-long championship without winning, this is hilarious as it can be. Everyone laughs about it. Even John Rahm thinks it's kind of ridiculous, but nonetheless, I was looking hard at him, but I mean, because he hasn't won, I just don't want to pull the trigger. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he wins, but I think got a bunch of other guys. Tommy is at like 10 to 1. I can't do that. I know he just won the FedEx Cup and the Tour Championship, but I just don't see the back-to-back victory coming. And after that, it's most of the rest of the Ryder Cup top guys: Ludwig, Hovland, Shane Lowry, guys like that. Didn't have too much interest in those guys. Kind of like Ludwig, but I mean, I like Ludwig at almost every event, so that's nothing new. So yeah, Aaron Rai, I got him at 27 to 1. Like I said, he's precision guy, really good iron player. And he is from England, so he's most likely got a lot of course knowledge, a lot of top fives. So let's see if the putter can get hot for Mr. Rye, Mr. Two Gloves,
Oh yeah.
and let's see if he can get across the finish line for a dub at the BMW. The second guy I got is one half of the Højgaard twin brothers from Denmark. This time I am going with Rasmus. I think he's a little bit better than his twin brother Nikolai. I mean,
Okay.
week to week, you can flip a coin. I mean, their swings are pretty similar. I think Rasmus hits it a little
Yeah.
bit further, but I mean, they're identical twins, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I like Rasmus 50-1 in this field. I think it's a little bit of disrespect. He made the
Yeah.
Euro side for the Ryder Cup on points, so he
Sweet.
didn't need a captain's pick or anything. So he made it on points, and he's had a pretty good, solid 18 months, 2 years now, and he's been playing well lately. And I say 50-1. I see him more in the 35, 40-1 range. And
Yeah.
I think on this course, he's got the knowledge. He's played it a bunch of times. Had some decent finishes, nothing in the top five, but I mean, playing well. I think he fits the profile. So give me Rasmus Højgaard at 50-1. And those are the four picks for the two tournaments,
So
Paulie.
no top 20s, no 8th place each way, nothing like that. Just straight up.
You know what? I forgot about the top 20s. Good thing that you reminded me that. Um, so I will bet those now that you reminded me. My mind
Somebody's
my
got
mind is
football on the
elsewhere.
mind. Yeah, you
We
get
got a little
football on the mind.
yeah, football's taken over and just purged my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna add those top 20s now that you reminded me. So I will post those on the YouTube thread. But yeah, good thing you reminded me, Paul. That's
Yeah.
one of the many reasons I have you coming along for the ride here. So, I mean, we had a 2 week break here from the PGA Tour. Now the tour won't be back for probably about a month.
Yeah.
So we'll be taking another little bit of a hiatus from the golf scene. There's still some big European Tour events coming up. The race to Dubai. So
Yeah.
we'll still have some events here and there. I'm just not sure which ones and which. I haven't looked at the schedule, to be honest, Paul. But I do
Okay.
know their race to Dubai. It ends, I think, in October, November.
Okay.
And as I was saying, one of our previous shows, we have a new tournament in India, which is part of their playoffs, which
Yeah.
Rory's already committed to. So you know it's going to have a
Sweet.
strong field. Yeah,
Yeah.
so looking forward to that. So hopefully we'll have those. I'm not sure if they coincide with the PGA Tour Fall Series, but either way, we'll have some picks, hopefully some winners,
Oh yeah.
and I will remember to have the top 20 picks ready to go along with my outrights because I mean, you know, how many times do we hit a top 20 when the guy didn't win and
Oh yeah.
and it's
That's
awesome when you hit
basically
both.
yeah. That's basically why I asked. Because usually a lot of your top 20s have come through. I mean, the guys have gotten like well within the top 20. So it's
Hmm.
and yeah, occasionally when they win it, that's even better.
Yeah, exactly. And I was actually looking at taking the Procore, the two guys I took in Gracerman and Davis Thompson in the
Yeah.
without Scotty market. But I
Oh.
mean, their odds were just so like deflated that I said, you know what? If
Ah.
Scotty wins it, he wins it. All good. I will give him give him the applause. And well, actually, I won't. I'll give him a because he wins every damn tournament. So please, Scotty, let some of us else have a chance to win. You prick. Stop winning. But anyways, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this wild and wacky week we have here going on. And we'll be back in a month or so, Paul, to rip up some more mayhem for everyone. So please
Awesome.
join us then
Yeah.
for
And we'll
more
see you
golf
guys.
action on